Did you see that?
Yeah, Teresa's was really nice.
Yeah, but
What happened?
nothing.
It was better. It was better than mine.
Okay, then.
So we're in Coney Island, New York, and we are with Maribel,
Yes.
who is the mom of Jessenia and Melanie, pretty much the two juniors who dominate the sport right now. And I mean, we have a lot of questions for you, but one is that how did they get started in the sport, and how did you get started in the sport?
I've been playing since I was about 13 in junior high school, Dewey, and I have been playing forever. So it only goes to show that when you live in the courts and your kids live in the courts, they are going to turn out to be awesome players. And all my kids play.
So you played in Dewey, so you're a Brooklyn girl.
Oh yes,
Die
all my
hard.
life Brooklyn.
Awesome.
I haven't lived anywhere else but here.
And they told me that they have plaques in your house from the year they were born and literally like a month after they were born. So you played throughout like your pregnancy?
Oh yeah. Oh no. I couldn't play when I was pregnant only because my doctor told me you're going to give birth, you better stop playing. So I stopped playing, I don't know, maybe when I was about 3 months, 4 months around there. Real early because I had a big stomach already. But I was playing right before, and when I gave birth to them, they were here on the courts, little tiny
Amazing.
babies.
Yeah.
Yes.
So did it help you to sort of snap back into shape right after you had them?
Definitely. Oh yes. I got really trim again right now. Don't make it like, what it is right now, but yes,
look great,
I did. I did get real slim all again, and I started playing with them right there next to me, and it does. It brings you right back into shape. I didn't feel like I just had a humongous stomach and weighed over like 60 pounds more.
And I mean, you have, how many kids do you have? I know you have a bunch of them.
4. I have like a trafficus now. And I really have 4 kids, but it's really 3 bellies because remember twins and the other 2.
And all of them play?
All of them.
So you're like a handball family.
Oh yes, and I have 2 brothers that play.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, everybody in my family played. The only one that didn't play was my sister.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So the girls said that it's extremely important for them to see you support them, and they feel like part of their success, or they actually gave you credit for their success and said that the fact that you're on the sideline watching them and cheering them on really pushed them to be, the great girls that they are today. So what does it mean for you to actually see them win and be on the sideline watching them like blossom and grow?
Well, I feel great when I see them playing. I mean, they are such good girls too, and on the courts it just shows that also, they're not girls that go yelling out and fighting or anything. They're really good girls, and I'm like really thrilled to see them win because they are so excited all day long, and when they lose they are so depressed. I mean, and they're not really like, oh, that person or whatever. No, they're like, oh my God, Mommy, I did so bad. They blame it so much on themselves. So, I encourage them, and whenever they do lose, I always tell them, don't worry, next time you can do better. You're only getting stronger. You're only getting better. You're so young, you have so much time. They do. They have all the time in the world. They're just little girls still. 18. At that point, forget it. I still had like 1 million games to play after that. So
what is the secret? And I say secret because they stand out, amongst a lot of the kids, a lot of the females, a lot of the handball players in the community. Like, they're very respectful, they're very humble, like just nice all around people. Do you have sort of like a mantra or like certain rules of the house that you or maybe things that you encourage them to be or to say to keep them sort of on the right path?
Well, I kind of like really stopped all my other activities just to raise them, and I tried to keep them in any sport. I know it's very important that they have some type of goal, and I've always done that. I put them into any sport. If there's a sport to be done, like, I don't know, by me there's like tennis, and there was even golf. I mean, I would put them in any sport as long as it keeps them going, because there wasn't a lot of handball, for them to play as we were growing up. So, but I would bring them here, of course, This is like all the time. So just keeping them into sports and into that world keeps them out of everything else.
Yep.
So it gives them goals to, to be good at something, to play. And they also played softball. They were in the softball league for about 4 or 5 years. They're in a hockey league. They were, not hockey, sorry, soccer. Melanie was in the soccer team. Now they're both in the soccer team in their college. I mean, they are doing so well with all this, you know. So I just encourage all that.
Yeah.
I love it. I myself love all types of sports. Just handball has been like the main one always.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you allow them to date?
You know, I don't encourage it. I mean, we really don't talk about it much. The one that talks about it every so often is Jessie. Oh, we can't even date. You know, I always look towards dating towards a goal to get married. And I tell them that. I said, dating someone is to get married and have that, you know, in your life. You don't need that right now. You have goals. You have to finish school. You have to get a job. When you have done all that, then let's go look at some guy that we want to. But you know what? It hasn't stopped them from hanging out with boys. Believe me, they are forever with the little young man that's over here. This is their buddy.
Dan
and everybody.
Petrie,
Dan
he's the
is
prince of the court.
He is the nicest kid ever.
Yeah.
And I don't allow them to be with anyone either. Mm-hmm. I allow them to be with people that I know are good.
Yeah.
I know this kid is good. There's a couple of them that they hang out with,
mm-hmm.
and they go like for seasons kind of deal with one kid
of
and
course.
whatever. And they both
That's
look like
it is when you're a teenager.
and they look like they're sharing him because I mean they both hang out with Dan and they're like always with him, and if it's not one, it's the other one fighting with him or whatever. But you know, this is just, I see it as friends.
Mm-hmm.
You
and
know?
they're a good influence on
yeah,
each other.
Yep.
Very good.
And you know, but if one of them dates or whatever, one of them likes somebody, I mean, it's up to them. I'm not going to impede anything like that. You know what? I encourage them to come to my house. I'll encourage, because I mean, Dan has come to the house. The other ones, the friends have come to the house or whatever. You know, I encourage that, but I don't encourage it to be towards boyfriends and all that world, because that's marriage. That's,
right.
You don't have
There's a
anything.
purpose for it.
Yeah, it's a purpose.
Yeah. So last question. Do you have a piece of advice or something that you, because I really like these girls, and I think that there's a lot of great kids that play handball, but unfortunately we don't see too many parents that are involved in their lives. And I think, I mean, just from the outside looking in and observing, because you're so hands-on and active in their life, they've turned out to be, you know, the type of individuals that they are. Is there a piece of advice that you could give some of the parents that either play handball, or some of the ones who even their kids play handball, maybe to be more involved, or you know, maybe based on your experience, have you seen, you know, growth or change in the fact that you're there on the sideline cheering them on?
Yeah, I think it's very important that you're involved with all the activities that your kids do. And if you encourage them to be in sports, there's nothing better. I mean, sports, it opens up your minds. It opens up, I mean, it works all around, you know. It challenges you in many ways, you know, like you strive to do better, and it goes out into other things, you know, into your schoolwork, into your, because that challenge, you know, of wanting to be the best
mm-hmm.
at what you're doing. And I definitely encourage that for parents. They should definitely be involved. I mean, I've gotten my kids in any sport that I can, and it's good. And no matter what sport it is,
mm-hmm.
it doesn't necessarily have to be handball.
And you yourself, you still play.
Yes, I
so,
play
I mean,
all
that's
the
also
time.
like bonding time,
Yeah,
right, with them?
all the time. I tell you, it's so important though. I mean, my kids like, oh, come on, Ma, let's go here, let's go there. How many kids do you know that 18 years old and asking their mom to come, let's go?
Yeah,
it's so true. I mean, we do everything. Let's go ice skating and let's go whatever. Kids 18 do not want to be with their parents anymore. We know that.
There's a reason they want to be with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's so important that you build all that with them, you know, and you encourage them, you know.
You've done a great job, obviously.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
You know what? And I do it for them because they're the ones that are going to need help in the future. I already did my life. I have a job. I have all my life already. Mm-hmm. It's their time, you know. So.
Amazing. Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.